Hi everyone, this is Lisa, also known as Lisa Bear. For anyone who is just seeing this channel now, this is my husband's channel, Big Northern Bear, and he was diagnosed with a brain tumor on October 13th, 2023, and he has now passed away 3 weeks ago today on October 10th, 2025. So I just wanted to do an update. I know he would want me to do that. I'm not really good at these things. He was always the pro at his YouTube channel. So I'm here with Frankie. Frankie, say hi. Frankie misses Danny. So about a week before his passing, he was very tired. He was sleeping most of the days, and his eyes were closed usually most of the time. He had a hard time seeing at the end, so I would help him eat. It was hard for him to see the food and to put the fork in the food. He couldn't really see what he was doing, and he was still talking, but just very tired and sleeping in between. And then the day before he passed, I came with my two kids. So Danny was a stepdad to the two kids. They're 19 and 16. So they came to the hospital, and we just spent the day talking and sharing memories and laughing and crying, and just we all were thinking about the best memories. And I know that he always talks about our trip to Europe that we did for 2 weeks. That was 2 years ago. So after we got back from that trip, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor about a month and a half after. So we always said that was the best trip and the best memories, that we were able to enjoy that for 2 weeks. So he also wanted to eat spaghetti and meatballs that day. So when the kids came to the hospital, they brought that for him. He wasn't eating too much at the end, but he did eat a little bit. He ate one meatball and some pasta, so that was nice. And I stayed over at the hospital that night. So for anyone who is new to the channel and doesn't know Danny and his decisions at the end, he did decide to use MAID. It's M-A-I-D, medical assistance in dying. I think that's what it actually stands for, all the letters. So it was a hard decision for him. At the beginning, he said he would never do that, but at the end, he was in pain every day. At the end, he had back pain. He really hurt his back, but he also had headaches in the front right section of his brain, right where his brain tumor was. So that was terrible. He would wake up with really bad headaches and say it felt like a knife was behind his eyes, and it was just terrible. He did take a lot of pain medications, but if he did take too many to help the pain, he was just sleeping the whole day, and he just said like in the mornings he couldn't wake his brain up to even talk, or he wanted to spend time with his visitors and talk to us. And so at the end, he just couldn't win with that. So on October 10th, we had a reverend come in. He did some prayers. Very nice little ceremony for him. And Danny's brother was there, and I was there, and the two kids. And we had a nurse that also, at the hospital Danny was with in palliative care the last 6 months. She just grew very close to both of us, and we just loved her. And she came on that day, which was so nice. So we were all there, and he passed very peacefully. He was very quiet and very calm, and all of us were around him. And he did tell me that he wanted to have his song playing at the end, which was My Way by Elvis. His dad had, he told me at his dad's funeral, they played My Way by Frank Sinatra. And for some of you that have been on the channel, he's talked about his dad a lot before, that his dad had passed away when he was 12 years old. So his dad was only 36 years old, passed from cancer also, which is very sad. So at the end, I played the song My Way by Elvis, and it actually was just so perfect because we all said that he really did it his way, and that's what he wanted to do. And after all this, we kind of felt like, you know, cancer didn't take him. He decided when he wanted to go, and he did it his way, and that's what he wanted. And he wanted all of us around him. He was always scared that if he happened to pass away during the night at the hospital when I came home to sleep, then he just didn't want that. And he always asked me what my opinion was, if he should do it. And I always just told him that I don't want you to pass away, but I don't want you to suffer. So I always said I really don't either way. I don't really want it to happen either way. So yeah, since his passing, it's obviously been a lot. We've been together for 10 years. Our anniversary is actually coming up in November for our 10-year anniversary. So I've really been sleeping a lot, just so tired. I don't know if I'm catching up from the last 2 years, but just taking it easy, sleeping, being with my family and the kids. And yeah, he was cremated, and then I had to go pick up his ashes, so that was hard. But I just wanted to go by myself, and I just wanted to be with him by myself. So I picked up his ashes, and I drove home, and I listened to some of our favorite songs together, and just had my hand on the box of ashes, and just drove home and just had time together. So that was sad. Yeah, so right now just taking it easy and just taking it day by day. But I do want to try and do some more updates, just so I know that this channel meant so much to him. Both his channels, his AFib channel and this brain cancer channel. I know he's helped so many people, and I always go on his YouTube and look at all the comments, and I just read through all the comments, and it just makes me so happy that he's helped so many people, and just that I know that everyone truly, truly cared for him. I mean, the comments would just be checking in on him if we didn't post. You know, at the end I tried to videotape him. He was just so tired. I wasn't able to really get many updates out. Obviously, he was very tired and not up for it. But I know he wants these channels to go on to continue helping everyone. So a few times when I go on the channel, I see the subscribers going down a little bit, you know, by 1 or 2 a day. And, you know, it's a little bit sad because I know that he did pass. So obviously people think, you know, that they'll unsubscribe, but it's kind of a little bit sad when you watch the subscribers go down a little. But I will try to post. And then I was thinking I'll try and find some, I've been looking at his phone and finding videos that he had videotaped some stuff that never went up. So I'm going to try and post some of those videos, or even just some memories from before. Okay. So thanks a lot. Thank you for all your support, all your messages. I just love reading them. And I just feel like it's something that he would just love, for these channels to keep going and for people to keep learning, you know, different information about AFib and brain cancer that could help them in their journey. Okay. Thank you. Bye. There's Frankie. Okay. Bye-bye.